Right now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda. Choose any new Mazda and get low 0.9% financing. Or get 2.9% financing for 72 months on select new Mazdas. Move and be moved in your new Mazda with tremendous savings from Team Mazda on Airline.
Can we breathe? It's Friday.
We can.
Traffic's back to normal on I-10.
Long week.
It sure has. As Matt says, it's been a year this week.
It really has.
Has it felt that way for y'all? Because it has for me.
I think it has for a lot of people.
Well, I know you got Jared. How's the tire situation? You got as we left you last time, 9 News Now fans. Jared had a
Previously
flat
on 9
tire.
News this
Exactly.
morning.
The flat tire coming in. You and Johnny got it handled?
Yeah, Johnny is the best jack this side of the both sides of the Mississippi, and he helped me. We were out there working up a sweat, but got the bad one off, the good one on.
There you go.
How long did it take?
What do you think?
Oh, you were driving in 20 minutes.
I would even say probably less than that.
Yeah.
I'd say less than
Come
that.
on.
He's fast.
Yeah.
Johnny's helped me out before too. There was a time I may have already mentioned I was out there trying to make it happen. He's like, Matt,
Even before
let me help you out here.
Even before I became a commercial driver, there's 3 things I do not skimp on: tires, brakes, and rear view mirrors.
Yeah.
Those are 3 things I don't skimp on.
Why?
Yeah.
So
I
I've
need a
got
new
the
rear
big
view mirror?
jack. I've got the thing that you spin instead of the
Yeah.
little bitty thing you crank. And
Yeah.
it's just I don't play with.
Do I need a new rear view mirror? You said
know.
rear
You
view
might.
mirrors. Like you got it. Like you don't have a
Left,
stock one.
center, right, at least.
You don't have a stock rear view in your
I did it in the old truck.
in the old truck. You got like a better one. Like
Yeah,
But Johnny tinkers. He's custom fit, retrofit all of the
Listen, I
things in
drove
his truck.
buses, and if the rear view mirror can't be adjusted,
Yeah.
I won't take the bus.
That's right.
Yeah.
Safety
Normally
at
I
its
can get out.
finest.
It's electric, but sometimes you can get out there and
Actually
adjust it
make
to where
the
you need
physical.
it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you need
tires
that.
and brakes.
Absolutely.
1 and 2, 1 and 1.
one right.
1A, 1B.
1B.
Yeah, you need that, and folks don't usually use their signals. I notice people like change lanes and they don't
get
signal.
me started.
Or they'll slam their brakes, then signal. It was like, can we work on the sequencing there? Like, what's the point of even putting the signal on?
I think every single person on their birthday that needs to get their license renewed, which is I think every 7 years maybe.
Is that what it is?
On license renewal, you need a driving test.
Yes.
I'd
agree with
This
that.
place
Big
would
advocate
shut
for
down.
that.
Yes.
This place would
It's already shut down, even
nobody
without
would pass.
that. No.
Nobody would pass. So you mentioned, and I'm going to start it anyway, the turn signals.
Yes.
It is my absolute pet peeve.
Yep.
Well, that and people who throw cigarette butts out the window.
Yeah.
It's your butt. Keep it in your car. Now, the turn signals. I was asked once, you ever been asked, like, if you had 3 wishes, like, what would you wish for?
More
Right?
wishes.
Anyway, no
That
more wishing
guy.
for more wishes. That's exactly what the genie said. And they're all really weird. Like the first couple or whatever. My first one would be no more cancer anywhere. Like now. No, that's like the first one, right? First one, no more cancer anywhere. Like immediate stop, full stop, everybody right now. Second one, world peace. Now world peace, different for everybody, whatever. But I'm thinking somewhere along the line, some kind of peace for everybody kind of makes sense. The third one, those two are just I don't know. The third one, I think we can make this happen. I think we can.
Well,
If you don't use your turn your car just keeps going straight.
I like that. I also like.
I'm saying.
I also like the bumper sticker. It says "Turn signal not working. Watch for finger."
Exactly. And those people, you want to run off the road. Don't run them off the
Well-
road. But there's got to be some technology where if you don't use your turn signal, you actually can't steer in the direction you want to
That's
go.
Well, they
called
kind of
lane
do have
assist.
that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
On my lane assist, if you have it on and you don't signal, it'll fight
beep
you.
at you.
It will.
And
You've
you-
got to really force
There
it
you
over.
go.
It'll fight you. Yeah.
It's
So
just-
it actually makes you want to use the signal.
It's the original instant message while you're out there. Why don't you put the phone down, quit texting, and use that original instant
that's
message?
my pet peeve.
Yeah,
Sitting at a red
absolutely.
light and it turns green and the car in front of you is going
down.
down.
yeah.
It's like, go.
Correct.
That's
And then
a
there's
feature I like on my car. Actually, it'll go ding ding when someone pulls away. It'll wake you up. It's good.
Yeah, we'll
Rather than
see.
somebody behind you honking. But I feel like there are a lot of people these days that they're afraid to honk. I mean, let's face it. Some people are afraid to honk.
Well,
You'll
you
be
never
waiting at a
know.
light. And
Yeah.
It's like, all right, somebody
I'm not.
honk.
I'm not
No,
afraid to honk.
I'm not either.
Sit on that
I'm not.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
And
sit
then there's
on
the
it.
honk if you love Jesus and you honk and you get flipped off.
What would Jesus do? Probably not flip you off.
Well, ooh-wee.
Probably not flip you off.
We'll see. With cars
Man.
getting smarter these days, we'll see if all of these things will be implemented to make us all safer out on the roads. It
Well,
would be nice. It would be nice.
This is a preview of three guys and a lady wine right there.
I just like the three guys wine. I'm just going to sit there and observe and
Well,
listen.
you're too positive to be in the middle of three
That's
guys
why I'm
and
just
wine.
going to sit there and listen. Yeah, there was another one that y'all had yesterday too. Came up with. I'm trying to remember it now.
I'm sure it was
Oh,
stupid.
it's,
Which makes it even better. Draws people in.
the good
Listen
news
to
is you don't have
chaos.
to whine on the interstate going to Gonzales this morning.
Amen,
If you waited to leave your house and you're going to Gonzales on I-10, good call, because now it's open.
What a mess.
It's open.
And I know you're going to talk about that
Sure.
here in a quick minute as well. But as we deal with that no longer, we do have to get ready for the weather coming up. Well, warm start, big time weather this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're setting the stage for this cold front. It's kind of good news, bad news. We get severe weather,
Yeah.
but we need it to end this weather, this warm, humid, dreary, breezy. Until we get the front, we can't really hit the reset button. But unfortunately, it kind of comes with that price tag of the threat of severe weather. Hopefully, it's going to move right through. We'll be able to avoid anything really bad. We're going to talk about that. 78 feels like 80, but the wind's gusty between 20 and 30. We actually tied a record yesterday, 89 degrees. That ties a record going all the way back to 1908. So what you're looking at over here, that 90, that's today's record that was set back actually just 2 years ago. We're not going to touch that record. We're not expected to get to 94 today, but there are the winds again, just like they were yesterday. I would say a hair below wind advisory criteria. And once again, showers, thunderstorms draped all to the north, Missouri, going back to Oklahoma, down to North Texas, and they had a rough go of it in the Tennessee Valley. All right, what I want to do is I want to fast forward. So let's start at Saturday at 4 p.m. Really not that much going on right now at that point. So if you have plans Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, I think you're good to go. But when we get to Saturday evening, 10 p.m., showers and thunderstorms, they're here. They're on our doorstep. And then the line of severe weather looks like it's going to move through, I would say, after midnight, 2, maybe 3 in the morning. By the time we get to 6:30 in the morning, it's in the eastern parishes, and then that's it. We wave goodbye to it altogether, and we're going to be looking and feeling a lot better. But before we get there, we do have a first alert for early Sunday morning. We need it because this is a very potent cold front. The only good news is because it's going to move quickly, not going to waste any time, I don't think we have to worry about flooding. We don't have a severe threat for today. That's what that red bullseye was to the north. That's for them. This is for us. And you know what? Usually right around this time, yeah, it's after 7 a.m., so this could be the updated version. It should be, and it still hasn't changed. Actually, that dividing line between 2 and 3 is precisely where it was yesterday. That's good. I mean, the SPC is singing the same tune. So I've got the threat window opening up at 10 p.m. Saturday, ending at 7 a.m. Sunday. Now, remember what that means. That doesn't mean that once we get to 7 a.m. Sunday, that's it, the rain is over. We could have a few lingering showers, just that after 7 a.m. Sunday, the severe threat goes away. And I really do think that damaging winds is going to be the big primary concern. I don't think we're going to see a big tornado threat right now. Mathematically, we've got like a 2% chance. It's not a 0 threat, but damaging winds definitely is the bigger threat. For today, only a 10% chance. You don't need the rain gear for today. We're going to mainly stay dry. And then for tonight, it also looks dry, but very humid, very soupy out there with lows only in the mid 70s. But this 10-day forecast, once we get beyond Sunday morning, get beyond the first alert, look at the remainder of this. And by the way, the computer models have been very, very consistent. They've been consistently showing this for like a week or two. They were saying all the way out to mid to late April, we're going to be looking good. We're going to string together 7, maybe 10 consecutive beautiful weather days. I mean, that's just tough to do in April. It is now 7:11. Johnny A, it's a lot quieter there now than it was earlier.
Looks like it's still closed. There's very little traffic, and that's because it all got back to normal. Overnight, we reported that 1 o'clock in the morning, major truck fire there. Look at the staining on the roadway right there. That's I-10 going toward Prairieville, right past the Bluff Road overpass, and that was all closed earlier for about 5 hours. It's all open now. Look at Highland Road, I-10 at Highland Road, eastbound traffic on the other side of the interstate, and it's all looking really good this morning. So no more backups on the interstate going toward Gonzales. What we are seeing, and part of this is due to our morning rush hour as it gets closer to school time, but part of this is folks that left the house before they realized or heard word that it was open. 621 is jacked up, 73 is solid between the Airline Highway area and Bluff Road was used as an alternate, so that's also getting a little busy. Coming up, going to tell you more in just a little while about a configuration change at the College Drive westbound I-10 off-ramp this weekend.
Hey, real quick, folks, so much going on this weekend. Want to run through a number of events, so let's throw up the computer for you here to give you a look at kind of what's going on. Shred Fest is one of the big events. It returns tomorrow.
Yes, you can get rid of any of those documents or maybe old hard drives that you have with your personal information. It's all happening at BRPD headquarters, 9 a.m. It's going to run through noon. That's not the only thing, Matt. We're staying busy.
Yeah, health fair going on tomorrow as well. I mean, community health care providing free screenings. Those resources are going to be Saturday. This right here, what you're seeing, is also going on tomorrow. We've talked a lot about the Office of Motor Vehicles extending hours to make sure you're real ID compliant. Those are going on again tomorrow as well.
Today, though, let's take you to the Baton Rouge Zoo because today is Southern University Day. Lacumba III, one of the first jaguar cubs born at the Baton Rouge Zoo since the 90s, going to be featured there along with members with the Human Jukebox and university officials. A big day for Southern and the Baton Rouge Zoo.
Boy, look at that mug. You can't possibly feel blue. But you can feel the blues a little bit later on. Actually, beginning tonight all the way through the weekend, the Baton Rouge Blues Fest. You know where it is. It's downtown. The stage is filled with some of the great music and also the great food as well.
Coincidentally, that runs into Live After 5 as well. A big debut tonight. We've also got Rock the Country in Livingston Parish. In fact, in the Livingston Parish Fairgrounds. It's going to be busy tonight. You've got Nickelback headlining tonight. Kid Rock headlining tomorrow. Afroman's going to be there tomorrow as well. Keep in mind the parking lots open at noon. The gates will open at 2 this afternoon. Today, it's going to be muggy out there, but it's going to be a good day today to get out there and enjoy it.
And then keep the weather app handy.
Afroman, why? Is it 1998?
Oh.
Why not? They're
come on.
trying to reach a wide variety of fans.
They're the only two in the country that love Nickelback. And
Only two.
I thought you were about to say
Only
Afroman.
two.
Even I
Keeping
saw
in
that
business.
headline and knew that it was going to be the lead.
With tax returns coming in, the Team Automotive Group can help you maximize your refund's value. Choose from a huge selection of quality, certified, and pre-owned vehicles, with over 90 priced under $20,000. Stop by and save at any Team location or log on anytime to teamautouse.com.